Todd Edwards here. I'm taking over Avalon Hollywood's Instagram today to promote my gig with Dorley and Friends on Saturday night. Got a remix to do. I'm going to take you along for the process. Now, even more crucial than actually putting the track together for me is the sampling process. So I listened to the vocals on this track and I basically took a bunch of samples and then put them in pitch. I'll give you an example. The vocals are kind of in major chords, so they're kind of happy.
When it all falls down, then whatever. When it don't work out for the better. If it just ain't right and it's time.
So I sampled a lot of minor chords to give it a serious tone. I put together about 200 samples. I probably won't use them all, but it's just good to have them all so I don't have to keep going back to the sampling drawing board. I'm going to put together some beats and then I'll start working the samples in and I'll give you my progress as I'm going along. In the meantime, I'm going to be giving away 2 pairs of tickets to the show for Saturday night. So go to my Twitter account, Todd Edwards 3000, and be the first to say what the name of my new music label is. I went back to my old drum library. I used a lot of the Mo-Fat drum sounds, which emulated a lot of the older drum sounds that I would use, and I want to give it a nice raw UKG. I want to give this remix a vintage Todd sound, so I did a shuffly pattern, not trying to reinvent the wheel, just give it the swing that I would have.
I wish I knew. I'm so done with thinking through all the things I could have been, and I know you wanted to.
And now it's time to dive into the samples. Can't wait to do that. I should probably get something going in around an hour, so I will post where I'm at as soon as I can. Yeah. I found the first samples I'm going to use, and this is what it's going to sound like. I'm working out the samples for the chorus. The chorus is kind of tricky. It seems like it's a complicated one. I don't usually like to make long chord patterns for the chorus, but in this case I might have to, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. These are just the rough samples. So I'm going to run with that idea. I'm going to cut up the samples and make it more rhythmical. I'm going to add other samples to just make it bounce back and forth in the speakers. So we'll see how it comes. And now with the vocals. I've been adding more samples to the chorus and taking a few out, and I made it a little bit simpler now, so I'm happy with the way it sounds. It still needs to be tightened up a lot and tweaked and add a few more samples to it, so we'll see. I'll let you hear it though. I'm going to take a break from working on the chorus and go back to working on the verse and add more samples there, and I might strip it down when the vocals come in, but it'll be good for the dub when I make the dub. Since I'm going to be up all night, I'm not going to sleep, I got to get this remix done, so I'm going to take a dinner break. I'll be back in an hour. When I'm working on a remix, I don't usually have time to cook, so I'll order out from By Chloe every night. I love this place. This is my mom's piano. She gave it to me when I moved to LA. This is my inheritance. It's a Baldwin. Got it when I was 3 years old. And the rest is my accomplishments, as you can see. I'm very proud of that. Now, I never shared this on social media, but I always wanted a dog, but we can't have them in the apartment, and I'm deathly allergic to cats, so I got 2 rabbits. Q-Tip and Anubis. Q-Tip is the gray bunny. Anubis. So I didn't actually make it back to the studio last night after dinner. I passed out. So I'm up at 6:30 in the morning, going back to the studio, and I'm going to knock this out. So I added some more samples into the verse part. So here's the before. And here's the after. I'm done with the music for the verse. Yeah. I added some vocal cut-ups from the acapella that'll come in before the verse, and then the verse will be stripped down. So I'll let you hear the vocal cut-ups, and then I'll play it with the music added in. And one more thing, I got my first single coming out on my new label, Imperatrice Records. It's called Catch My Breath. I hope you like it. I forgot to tell you, the release date is December 8th, so look out for that.